How to create a pixel or data set and use it to improve your results. Do you want to create a pixel to track events and optimize your ads for these events? If so, you're in the right place. Today, you'll learn how to do it. Before we dive in, let me explain what a pixel is according to Meta. The Facebook pixel is a piece of code for your website that lets you measure, optimize, and build audiences for your ad campaigns. Think of this as an analytics tool that allows you to measure the effectiveness of your advertising by understanding the actions people take on your website. You can use the Facebook pixel to create custom audiences for your website. You can retarget your constituents, voters, or supporters who have visited a specific page or taken a desired action on your organization's website. Reach people most likely to take an action. Use automatic bidding to reach those more likely to take an action you care about. For example, making a purchase from your virtual campaign shop, making a donation on your website, or signing up for a government service. Measure the results of your ads. Better understand the impact of your ads by measuring the responses when people see them. For instance, you can determine whether people are taking the action you want them to. Now, let's create the pixel for you. First, go to https://business.facebook.com, select your business manager. You're probably seeing something like this. Select your business, and from there, you'll be on this screen. Look for the 3 lines and click on Business Settings. Now, you are in the settings of your business manager. Then, go to Data Sources. Here, we have something new. Before the update, you had to go to Pixels, but now you have to go to Datasets. That's how they currently call the pixel, which is practically the same thing as before, but with a different name. Click on the blue button to add a new pixel and choose a name for it. After creating, your pixel is ready to be used. You can see that you can copy the ID of your pixel on the top right part of your screen. This is essential to install on some platforms, but depending on the platform, you might have to copy all the code. I'll explain to you how to do that and how to create different events to track. But first, you have to give access to your user and to the ad accounts that you use to create ads with the pixel. I know this is quite bureaucratic, but it's how Meta works. As I'm showing on my screen, click on Add People. You'll see a window where you can select the user of your ad account and give them permission to manage the pixel. Select yourself or the person who will manage your account and give full control, then click on Assign. Now, it's time to add your ad account to your pixel. Go to Add Assets. A screen like the one I'll show you will appear. It's very simple. Just select your ad account and then click on Add, and it's done. Now we have everything set to create a campaign using your pixel, but let me introduce you to the Events Manager to teach you how to create events for your pixel. Click again on the 3 lines and choose Events Manager. If you end up on this screen, you can set up your pixel by clicking on Connect Data. But I would like to guide you to do it in another section, because once you install using this section, you won't see this message again. So let me teach you in a place where you can always get the pixel code. To do this, click on the icon on the left part of the screen marked in red. Now you are in the Data Sources section. One important thing is to check if you are in the right business manager and the right ad account. To do this, just click on the top right side of the screen to check the business manager, which in my case is the one ending in 19, and the ad account, which in my case is the 02. If you have only one business manager and ad account, you don't have to worry about it. So continuing, you can see here that we have 4 ways to send data to Meta. The first is via API, and the reason this blue button is more prominent is that Facebook is pushing us to install it this way. According to Meta, this is the most accurate way to send information to your pixel. The second way is the old method, where you can install the code manually, or you can use a partner integration to embed the code on your website. The third way is only for those who have an app, and the fourth way is to send some offline events to your pixel. This basically means if you have a local business and you acquire new clients, you can import these new clients' information, such as email or phone number, to Meta. This way, you can discover which ad the client saw before buying the product from you, and therefore, you can attribute which ad likely influenced the client's decision to purchase. But let's focus on pixel installation. I'll teach you only one way, but if you want to know another way, you can ask me here in the comments. For this example, I'll use WordPress via API, and it's very intuitive. You just have to click on Setup Conversion API and follow Meta's instructions. To do it in the easiest way, click on Setup with Partner Integration, then select the platform, which in this instance is WordPress. Then Meta will show you which plugin you have to install. Pay attention that the plugin name has changed from Facebook Pixel for WordPress to Meta Pixel for WordPress. After you install and activate the pixel, it's time to connect the plugin to Meta. We can continue following Facebook's instructions for this. During this process, don't forget to select the right business manager, ad account, page, and Instagram to proceed. When you finish, it's time to check if it is working. Go back to your events manager and now click on Test Event, right where I highlighted in red. You'll see two options, one to test on the server and another on the website. Choose the website because it's easier. All you need to do is type the URL of your site, and after you load the page view event will be triggered in the events manager. By the way, another method to verify your events is to go to your Chrome plugins and install the Facebook Pixel Helper plugin. After installed, all you need to do is access the page you want to check the event for, and then click on the plugin icon to see the events triggered. In this case, it's only the page view event. Speaking of page view events, now I'll teach you to create new events. First, let's do it the manual way. If you already had some events triggered, you are probably seeing this page. So click on Add Events, then on Metapixel, and then on Manually Add Code to your website. If you are redirected to this page, click on Install Base Code and copy the pixel code. Paste this code into some document. It will probably look like this. Change these parts highlighted in red to the name of the event that you want, like leads, for example. The last thing you need to do is paste this code into the head of the page where you want this event to occur. In this example, I said leads, so you would probably paste this event on some thank you page after a subscription. If you don't know how to do this, let's go to a simpler way to create other events. Go back to your events page and again click on New Integration. Select Metapixel again, and this time select the Event Setup tool. Click on Open Event Setup tool, and on the next page you need to insert the URL where you want to create an event. After that, you'll be redirected to the URL you inserted. Click on Track a URL to create an event on this specific page. Select if you want the event to be triggered when the URL is equal to or contains a part of it, and after selecting the event you want to happen, in this example, let's use lead and pretend this page is a thank you page that appears after some subscription. So the next step is to choose a value. In this example, I'm not assuming this is a thank you page of a product that was bought, so click on Don't Include a Value and then on Confirm. Now we're good to go, but since we're here, let me teach you to create an event when someone clicks on a specific button on your page. To do it, click on Track New Button, and then you can scroll until you find the button you wish to track. Click on this button and then select the event you wish to name. I'll use Add to Cart as an example. After you confirm and finish all event installations, you'll be redirected to the Events Manager page. Let's test the event we just installed. You know how to do it. Go again to the Test Events section and insert the page where you installed the events. Then click on Open Website. You'll be redirected to the page you inserted, and if you return to the Events tab, you can see that your event was triggered. In my case, it was the lead event I installed. Now let's click on the button where I installed the Add to Cart event. Let me return to the website page and then return to the Events tab, and there we go, the event was triggered. Now let me teach you one last way to insert new events. As you saw in the Setup tool, we were only able to create events with the names that Meta provided. In this method, you can create your own event names. To do this, click on Add Events and then Custom Conversion from your Events Manager. As you see, I've already filled out the fields, but basically, the first one is to give a name to your event. In my case, I will create an event for those who accessed my services page, which, by the way, you can check if you need help. Then I picked the website as the action source, since it's from there that I want to track the event. Next, I chose as the event all URL traffic, and I recommend you do the same in this case. Then I created a rule to trigger the event only when this specific URL is reached. And finally, just click on Create, and there you go. Now you know how to install a pixel and how to create events by yourself. If you still need help, you can comment here or email me. I put my email in the description. Also, if you want me to do it for you, I've inserted my services page in the description. So thanks for watching this video.